Vivica Efte. Dute. Was Wagsut. Odnicate Turf. It's a parcel of old crams, the whole lot of it. I need me reading it for this. Right, the first thing. Ah, what's this? Yeah. Oh, that's my rum there. Fortunes. What's this? Hey, this me had enough head in it. You could do with a shave, couldn't you, my dear? That's me riddle me read, isn't it? When is a door not a door? I don't know what that is done. Aha! There it is. Me old reading it. Today, 1st August, opening 230 brand tub, donkey derby, fortune tellers, thrills and spells, Morris dancing, gym displays, prizes. On selling.
Want any more help, Mrs. Braithwaite?
That I do not. You've had 3 butterfly buns already. That's help enough.
Go and get under somebody else's feet for a change. Go on. You can give that gentleman a hand over there unloading his van. Ooh, that looks nice.
Want any help, mister?
Up it, that's what you can do, up it. Bloomin' kids.
Now then, you two. What have I told you about not bothering Mr. Shepherd?
Oh, thank you, Mr. Peters.
I like that. You're the one that told us to come and help him.
I didn't notice Mr. Shepherd, did I? He eats kids like you for breakfast. Anyway, if you want to come to the fete this afternoon, you better get back to Scatterbrook and change. You look like a couple of scarecrows. There, Mr. Shepherd, pass me those coconuts.
Oh, I'm all right. You can give me a hand with this if you like.
Oh, my. What have we got here, then?
Now, careful. Her leg snaps off. You don't keep her straight.
Easy does it.
Well. Well, it's many a long year since we last saw that at the village fete.
What is it?
What is it? That's townsfolk for you, Mr. Shepherd. Don't you know an Aunt Sally when you see one?
Oh, an Aunt Sally, is it? I've heard of them, of course, but I've never come across one before. What do you do with it?
You throws wooden balls at her. When you knocks her over, you gets a coconut.
Oh. Where'd you get it?
Oh, I got it off a travelling showman. He was camping in my grandfather's field.
Have you shown it to Miss Lewisham, Mr. Shepherd? You know, her that keeps the antique shop.
Antique shop? More like a junk shop, I'd call it.
No, it may be junk to us, but the tourists pay good money for it. And she goes in for this fairground stuff. You know, those old-fashioned painted horses, that sort of thing. I was doing a job for her the other day. You should see her prices.
What do you think she'd give me for the Aunt Sally, then?
Oh, fair bit, I should think. She'll be here this afternoon. Why don't you ask her?
Help me in the storage tent with her, will you?
Right. Can't you go and settle up, then?
What? And allow village kids to throw wooden balls at a valuable antique?
Mr. Shepherd!
What was that? Mrs. Bloomsbury Barton. Mrs. who? Look, Mrs. Bloomsbury Barton. Once seen, never forgotten.
Mr. Shepherd, I do hope you checked on the public address system.
All checked and tickety-boo.
My speech may not be of national importance, but I do carry a lot of weight in the county.
That's for sure.
Well, I shall just pop home to do the final touches, but I shall be back here at 1:45 punctually.
Oh, would you like me to call the rolls for you?
Unfortunately, I am without a chauffeur today. I've allowed Humphrey the day off to appear with the Morris dancers, and he'll be at it until the fete opens. Anyway, I shall walk home. The exercise will do me good.
And she's not joking.
Oi! Yes, you, missus. I'm talking to you. Come here. Damned old faggot. Good afternoon.
I'm sorry, I've no change.
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned change, missus. I'm glad you brought that subject up. How would you like to change places with me?
Stand aside, please.
Not forever. Just until after tea time. I could do with the afternoon off, you see.
Will you please let me pass?
You'd make a fine scarecrow, you would, missus. Stand you in the middle of a 10-acre field, you'd frighten every rook from here to Foggy Bottom. Oh,
I'm telling you, I shall call a policeman.
Oh, policemen have been no good on this job, Mum. Not too ornery looking. No, you need to be ugly. Like you and me. With a big ugly hat like you wear.
I'm making note of your offensive remarks. I've seen you before, and I shall know you again.
Look, I'm asking you nice and polite, Mrs. Will you be a scarecrow? Just for the afternoon. It's quite easy, Mrs. All you have to do is you take one arm, put it out there, one arm out there. No, no. Yeah, madam. Mrs. No, Mrs. Don't carry. Oh. Well, I'll be buzzing McCood.
Children, if you're going to Scatterbrook, don't go up that lane. There's a dangerous tramp terrorizing the neighborhood.
Worzel.
She loves me. She loves me not.
Who doesn't love you, Worzel?
She loves me. She loves me not. My intended, if it's any business of yours. Met their old Aunt Sally down at the village fete.
Gosh, are you getting married, Worzel?
Don't know. Haven't asked her yet.
Then why don't you? She can only say no.
That's all you know, Master Clever Dick. She might not be able to say nothing, see? They have wooden heads, Aunt Sally's do. Still, might be better to have a wife what can't talk. Couldn't answer back, see?
Worzel, have you ever met her?
Well, I might have done. Then again, I might not. Very hard to tell, stuck out here in the middle of a field.
He'll have to take the afternoon off. Mr. Braithwaite will never find out. He will if he sees Worzel at the fete. He'll recognise the clothes. Not if he's wearing someone else's.
Isn't that father of yours ready yet? It's time we're moving.
He likes to get there early. Give him a chance of winning that bowling for a pig.
Mrs. Braithwaite, I can't find it. How can a suit just vanish?
Oh, you must have taken it to the dry cleaners and forgotten all about it.
I don't even know where the dry cleaners is.
Come on, come on.
You sure you haven't seen my best suit? You know, the brown one?
No, and anyway, how did you know you were going to wear it today?
What's that got to do with it?
You little right you are, Mr. Peters. Now, come on, off we go. Last again, as usual.
Last but not least, I must thank the ladies of the Women's Institute for their efforts with the refreshments. Tickety-poo. The Church Guild Keep Fit class for the display with the Indian clubs, Mr. Cooney for the presentation of a pig, and Mr. Shepherd, whose traditional Aunt Sally will be making one of its rare appearances today. The floral display is, of course, from my own hothouses. Well, I now take great pleasure in declaring this fete well and truly... Officer! Arrest that man!
Yes, ma'am. What man, then?
What will in my hat?
And my brown suit.
I see his gear. Stop him!
My hat! I want my hat!
What are you doing down here, my dear? You're all topsy-turvy. What for are you standing on your head? Oh, stop your sniveling. When other folks start sniveling, makes me snivel and all.
Please tell me the right way up.
Oh, hi.
Oh.
you are.
May I please borrow your hanky?
Oh, certainly. Here we are.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Hey, come on. See where H were E were E were Worzel. You were P were dip, M were E were dip, D were A were R were Worzel.
Very sorry, but I don't talk scarecrow language. I was brought up too nice.
Oh, what's he talk then?
English, naturally.
English. Ah, well, English is the one language I don't speak. I've never heard of English.
It's what we're speaking now, stupid.
Oh, is it? I thought that was called yakety.
Why?
Because that's how people talk, you see. They go yakety, yakety, yakety. Hey, how come you can speak yakety when you've got a wooden head?
Don't be impertinent.
Oh, it's a very nice wooden head, mind. As handsome as a human head, your head is.
Thank you. Well, if you really want to know, it was the crowman what taught me to talk and walk.
What was it? Told me everything I know, the crowman did.
The man what owns me asked the crowman if he'd turn me into a scarecrow, but I wouldn't have it. Oh, I'm too far much of a lady to be a scarecrow.
Oh, you are that, missus. Aye, you're that. Will you marry me?
Certainly not.
What for, certainly not?
Because you're ugly and stupid. Anyone can see that. If you'd live with the Romneys as I've done, they'd have chucked you on a bonfire right quick.
Oh, don't mention that word, missy. Call me stupid and ugly if you like, but never mention bonfires. No, missy.
Big bonfires.
No, don't mention that word.
Flames, like what's out there. Oh, stop blabbering. Stop it, I say.
I'm not blabbering. I'm not. It's me rheumatic eyes what's watering. Anyway, I seen you blubbering.
That isn't so.
Yes, it is so.
That isn't so. Ladies don't blubber. Ladies weep.
Well, then. I've seen you blubbering and sniveling and weeping. What for are you blubbering and sniveling and weeping then?
Because something terrible's going to befall me.
Oh, what?
The man who owns me wants to sell me. I'd probably end up in America. That's where all the best Aunt Sallies end up nowadays.
Don't you want to go to America then?
No. Frightful, vulgar town from what I've heard.
Perhaps you'd like me to go to America with you. Keep it company.
Certainly not. Oh, well, if you did want to do something to please me...
Oh, I do, missy.
Well, you could change places with me. They think that you were the Aunt Sally.
Oh, no, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. I've got a job to do. I have a 10-acre field.
Look, if you change places with me, then I'll go to 10-acre field and be a scarecrow. That is, if you ask me nicely.
All right, then. Will you go to 10-acre field and be a scarecrow, missy? And while we're about it, would you marry me?
I might. We shall have to see.
It's all clear. They must have given up.
What do you two want?
It's all right, Worzel. You can come out now.
I'll come out when I'm good and ready, not before. No, but I don't want you two bursting in and minding my business. Anyway, I've got a new friend now, so you two can buzz off.
Oh, all right. Be like that.
If it's a genuine Aunt Sally, Mr. Shepherd, then I'll offer you a very good price for it. They're very collectible, you know, especially in America.
Well, it's genuine enough, all right. It was bought from a travelling fair over 100 years ago.
Mark you, it would have to be in very good condition.
Oh, you wait till you see it, Miss Lewisham. It looks just like new.
I feel a right old fool.
You're more of a fool than you looked already. How do I look?
Oh, too beautiful by half, missy. Now, you be sure to go and cover your face with mud and clay, and then go and give them rooks a good scaring.
I meant, just as soon as I've finished your rosebud lips and your rosy cheeks, close your mouth and keep still.
Proper.
antique Aunt Sally.
Antique Aunt Sally? Looks more like a Guy Fawkes left over from bonfire night.
Well, that's not my Aunt Sally. It's her clothes, all right. That's a man called Worzel.
Sounds like the work of that tramp to me, Mr. Shepherd. First it's my suit, now it's your Aunt Sally.
I'm afraid you brought me on a fool's errand, Mr. Shepherd.
Well, that's going to make me an offer, then.
Make you an offer? How about twopence?
Might as well chuck it on the rubbish heap.
Oh, not an after the fate, Mr. Shepherd. Still an Aunt Sally after a fashion. Want to let the kids chuck a few coconuts at it?
They don't chuck coconuts, Mr. Peters. They chucks wooden balls. They gets a coconut if they knocks it over. And that wouldn't be difficult by the looks of it. Let's get it out of here. There you are. She shouldn't fall over like that.
Head's a bit loose, Mr. Shepherd.
Well, put it back straight.
It'll cost you a few coconuts, I'm afraid.
Well, I'll make the kids stand well back.
Come on now, roll up for the Aunt Sally, knock her head or knock her over and win a nice milky coconut. 10 p.o. goes. There we are. Go on now, roll up for the Aunt Sally. Knock her over.
Dackle-brain fools. Miss me.
Hang on a minute. It's me, Worzel.
No, you stupid.
Here, that's the man who's got my brown suit.
Just a minute, Mr. Peters. I've had my eye on this chap for some time. Just waiting to collar him. Yes.
Let go of me or I jab you with my hat pin.
Resist an arrest and issue inspection. Another man. What? Hand-signed wooden balls you can't pay for. Come on, you'll get 6 months for this underground.
Hey, just a minute. Come here. My Aunt Sally's missing.
One thing at a time, Mr. Shepherd, if you please. One thing at a time. No, come you down here. Get down there. Buzz off. We don't hold with tramps in these parts.
Oh, I'm not a tramp, sir. No, sir. I'm not an honest working man, sir. An farm labourer, sir, up at Scatterbrook.
Oh, working for Mr. Braithwaite, are you?
Yes,
He sent you down here then, did he?
that's right, sir. Yes. It's about this here lady what's locked up inside, sir. Mr. Braithwaite sent me down with her clothes, you see.
What young lady? The only criminal we've got locked in here is that man who stole Mr. Peters' suit.
Yeah, that's the one. She's no tramp, sir. She's one of Mr. Braithwaite's milkmaids.
I thought there was something funny about that face. Well, what's she doing then, walking about dressed up in a man's suit then for?
She's barmaid. Yeah, bit simple. Bit do laddie taps if he gets my meaning.
Poor soul. Does she often carry on like this?
Oh, only when it's full moon, sir. And then Mr. Braithwaite locks her up in one of the milk sheds. He says he'd take it as a very great favour if you'd give her her clothes back and let her go.
Oh, well, I don't think I could do that.
You see, it's Daisy and Annabelle and Annie, sir, Mr. Braithwaite's cows. They moo something terrible if they don't get milk regular.
All right, then, just this once, mind. But you tell Mr. Braithwaite the next time she gets into trouble, she's for it. Now, you go and wait outside and take her back to Scatterbrook Farm.
Yeah, God bless you, sir. And may field mice never nest in your helmet.
There he is. I told you he hadn't been arrested. I thought the police had caught up with him. You did. I didn't. Are you coming home, Worzel?
Buzz off. I'm waiting for my new important friend.
Oh, come on, Worzel. Don't be all sulky. You can have this box of chocolates if you like.
All right. I could do with them. But go on, buzz off.
Oh, you are horrible. Come on, John.
The nerve of that man, keeping me locked up like a common criminal. As soon as I've learnt to write proper, I shall complain to his superior.
Oh, never mind, Missy. That's all past history now. You just take my arm and we'll go back to Scatterbrook.
Take the arm of a dirty scarecrow, are you potty? Anyway, what's Scatterbrook?
Scatterbrook? Oh, that's the farm where I works. You can live in the barn if you like. Up in the attic where I keeps my eggs. After we've wet, of course.
You ridiculous, stupid scarecrow! I am an Aunt Sally. I have made appearances in the best fairgrounds in England. I've had my head knocked off by a prince of the blood. Do you seriously think I'm going to live in a barn and be married to a dirty lump of rags and straw?
Well, I could buy a new house if you like. I'd even buy myself a new suit. I looked very smart in that suit this afternoon, now didn't I?
You look disgusting. A peasant, and certainly not for the likes of me. I am of quality. You go back to your Scatterbrook farm or whatever disgusting place you come from. Well, I shall tour the world, except for America, of course. I may even go to Egypt.
Hey! It's me.
He's got a nerve. Shall we just ignore him? Yes. Oh, I don't know.